probably see this evening. Sorry about that. But it's Friday the 13th, but Friday nonetheless. So I am excited because my weekend starts at 3:30 today, and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna watch scary movies, which my boyfriend is gonna hate because he hates scary movies. And I'm gonna have popcorn. I'm gonna eat dinner. And yeah, that's my whole plan for Friday night. Not doing a whole lot. We did get to go pick up our season tickets for the Silver Tips last night, and that was fun. The whole team was there. We got to meet the whole team. Got to see where our actual seats are in the stadium. But yeah, I'm excited. Our first game is on the 20th, so that's next Friday, I believe. So I'm excited because I love hockey. Something I didn't grow up with. There's not a whole lot of hockey in Virginia and Tennessee, at least in Southwest Virginia. Southwest as in one word. I don't want people who have never seen me or are new to my channel to be like, oh, she's from Southwest Virginia. No. Southwest, one word. Then Virginia. So the town I grew up in is called Glade Spring, Virginia. It's a little town that's a blip on the interstate. I think grand total we have 2 exits. That might have changed since I lived there, I don't know. But when I grew up there, you had exit 19 and I think exit 36, which makes no sense. It's the Chilhowie exit, whatever exit that is. There were like 105 people in my graduating class, 100 and some people. Very small town. So, but yeah, so Southwest, one word, Virginia. It's a weird rant to kind of go on, but we're here. Speaking of which, while we're on a little mini rant thing, if I live to be 100, I'm going to end up killing somebody for pronouncing Appalachian like Appalachian. That's something I deal with a lot here, and it thoroughly pisses me off. Like a lot. And the reason for that is, when I moved here, and I pronounced names wrong, like Tulalip, Puyallup, Sequim. Like, I got a couple things wrong, and you guys were gracious enough to tell me that. You're like, hey, you're not from here. That's not how it's pronounced. Here's how to pronounce it. That's what I'm trying to teach the people of Washington about the word Appalachian. I'm from there. I know how it's supposed to be pronounced. You are not from there. Therefore, you do not know how it's pronounced. And I promise you, if you go to where I'm from and you pronounce Appalachian as Appalachian, 2 things have just happened. We know you're not from there, you're an outsider, probably a northerner, and you're not to be trusted. And number 2, you're going to get your ass kicked. That's just a fact of life. And more than likely, the second thing will be preluded by the first thing, which is, where are you from, boy? Like, that shit happens. I know some good old boys. They take that shit very seriously. But, like, yeah. Don't try to pronounce Appalachian like Appalachian because it makes my eyeball twitch. Doesn't matter if it's on TV or in person, every time I hear it, it just makes me cringe. It's not fun. But that's my rant for this morning. Thank you for coming along with me on that. I am on the trestle headed to work. My body feels horrible, like just not fun times. A lot of joint pain this morning. Had a headache. I've had a headache for like a while now, for like a couple of weeks. And it's not like a migraine headache, it's just this tension headache that's like right behind my eyes, and it'll go away almost, like it's just the faintest of feelings, and then boom, headache. I've also been crying a lot though. That could have something to do with it. It's just been emotionally a really rough couple of months dealing with stress and anxiety. Everything else in my life is amazing. I have a wonderful boyfriend. I have amazing friends and my dogs and my sister and her husband, and my life is very content. I'm very happy. But I also suffer from mental health issues such as depression and anxiety and PTSD and slight OCD. If anyone knows me, like, it's not full-blown ACD where I have to like check the light switch 3 or 4 times, but it is to the point to where I've had to turn around to go check to see if I locked the door. Like, I don't have that with did I leave the oven on, any of that. Like, that's a normal question, but like I will on a loop nonstop. Did I lock the door? 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 Until I go back and check. And this is a weird one. I don't know if anybody else has this one. Somebody tell me if you also have this weird tick. But when I make a sandwich, I have to spread my condiments evenly across the bread. So if I'm putting mayonnaise on a sandwich, it has to be an even layer of mayonnaise across the entire slice of bread. If I want to put mustard, even layer of mustard across the entire slice of bread, or about as even as it can be since it's already going to have mayonnaise on it. But the point is, peanut butter and jelly. I don't eat peanut butter and jelly. I don't know why I said that, but a peanut butter sandwich, I also have to have an even layer of peanut butter spread across the entire sandwich. Now, my brain rationalizes that as I want an even coat of flavor when I bite into my sandwich. So, in my brain, if the condiment is spread evenly, no matter where I take a bite of that sandwich, the flavor is going to be the same. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does to me. Oh, I like this song. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good day. Like I said, it's Friday the 13th. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Ooh, something exciting I haven't told you guys about. So, I don't know how many of you have heard, but Green Day is coming on tour in 2020, and 8th grade me lost their freaking mind, okay? Green Day was American Idiot was the first CD I ever bought with my own money. Now, I did listen to their previous albums. I my parents didn't give me an allowance when I was that little, so I couldn't, and my mom wouldn't have let me buy that CD at like 5 or 6 years old anyway. But I did listen to those CDs because my brother listened to them growing up, so that's how I got introduced to them. And then by the time I was able to buy things with my own money, American Idiot came out, and so I was super excited that my favorite band released a CD and I could buy it with my own money. So they are going on tour in 2020 with Fall Out Boy and Weezer. Okay, again, 8th grade me is like losing their collective shit right now, right? Because those are all bands that I was obsessed with. Still am. So, but they're going on tour in 2020, and it's called the Hella Mega Tour, and they are coming to Seattle on July 17th, 2020, and I will be there. I'm going, okay? Bet. I got a pre-sale code. Pre-sale starts Monday the 16th. Actual tickets go on sale the 20th for general public. So, I got a pre-sale code. I'm going. I'm not missing that. No. And I suggest if you are fans of Green Day or Fall Out Boy or Weezer, you also get tickets because it's going to be a good time. But I am almost to work. It's been a weird video. I appreciate your patience and sticking with me here. I can't talk first off, but I can't thank you guys enough for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. It really means a lot to me. We're getting there. I'm trying to get to 75 followers by the end of the month, subscribers, whatever. So yeah, that's my goal, and I think we're at 63, maybe. I'll have to look, but we're getting close to 75. And again, that's a big deal for me. That's 75 people who took the time to watch my videos. And even if you don't watch them, you took the time to support me by subscribing, which will boost me in YouTube and help more people find my videos. So thank you. Even if you just subscribe and you never watch, I hope you watch, but what else? All right, guys. But do all of those things: like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll talk to you guys later.